What's up guys? Hey, selamat kembali ke podcast Heybuzme. Saya Syarif Suami bersama saya Amira.
Hi guys, welcome back.
So, bila kita berumur 30-an,
Ui, jangan disebut.
kantoi. Bila
I'm
kita
still young guys.
dia muda lagi, 18. So, bila I lebih 30, I ada crisis. I mean, no, tak crisis tentang
Aren't we all the same, Syah?
kita bertanya balik pasal career path kita. Career path.
Puff.
Oh, sorry my English.
Tak
On
apa.
campus.
It's okay.
So,
Career path. Okay, that's
yeah.
interesting.
So bila I career path macam banyak-banyak benda kita try. So I tengok juga sekarang ni trending orang buat gig job macam e-hailing kat luar sana. I dulu I dengar waktu before MCO diorang macam banyak kita buat duit, macam kata 15,000, 8,000 sampai nak berhenti kerja tau. I nak buat. Tapi tiba COVID tak jadi buat.
Macam tu je.
So I dengar macam diorang making money a lot, but right now it's different.
Betul.
So my friend yang buat e-hailing pun diorang macam question, okay lah buat e-hailing sebab diorang ada yang hilang pekerjaan lepas tu buat Grab, ada yang memang terus buat Grab sebab diorang punya tak ada macam degree apa semua kan. So diorang question back, is it like relevant career, dan diorang macam orang kata apa yang cakap, career crisis.
Career crisis.
Yeah.
I pernah ada benda tu.
Oh really?
Yeah, experience lah.
Okay. I tahu you dulu buat kulinari kan.
Kuli menari. Betul.
Okay. So kita rasa kita ada seseorang lagi yang tetamu istimewa kita hari ni.
Orang sama juga.
Orang sama.
Kita jemput dia balik sebab borak dengan dia best. Because I rasa macam she understand. Wow, macam because I think everyone out there understand, and she understand. So everyone understand. So that's why we invite her to come here again.
Yeah.
Because the previous one was very, very impactful.
Betul.
Sangat-sangat mencengkam hati.
Mencengkam.
Dia macam related lah.
Yeah, touch emotional.
Betul.
Okay.
Without further ado,
the one and the only Mini Money Mom. Mini.
Hi Mini, welcome back.
Hi, Mini.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Awkward tiba-tiba Tadi orang sama kak?
Itulah.
Okay.
Mini dah makan.
Dah.
Mini
Sudah
sihat
kenyang.
hari ni.
Sehat, banyak sehat.
So, welcome Mini.
Welcome Mini.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so basically kita nak talk about career crisis.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think everyone out there, lagi youngsters, I assume. Like me myself, I don't know about you guys. I think career crisis ni, it's very common. Of course lah, we don't know like what we want to do, apa kita nak buat. Tak pernah tahu pun kita belajar macam ni, end up being like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
relatable.
Right? Sometimes ada yang lepas sekolah tak nak belajar, nak terus kerja pun ada. End up doing a lot of things pun ada. No
Betul.
judgement. Manusia semua nak benda yang berbeza-beza. Okay, kita tak boleh nak okay, semua nak jadi doktor, semua nak jadi lawyer. No, it's not like that. The world doesn't work that way. So tell me, what was your journey to become at this position?
Yeah.
Okay. Funny story. Dulu when I finish my SPM then you have to decide if you what kind of degree you nak kan. So I wanted to be a vet.
Really?
Vet?
Sama ah? Yeah. No kidding.
But why vet? Why?
Because I like animals.
Oh,
I
okay.
suka. I want to work in the zoo.
Okay.
And I work with animals. Tapi I realised I takut darah.
Phobia.
Not phobia lah, but
Takut lah.
when I see blood, like my brother was admitted to hospital, and then early morning kan dia dapat dengue, so they have to like
Drip.
The blood.
Yeah. I pening I black out. I'm like,
Ayo Mini.
I'm like, oh my God, my future is gone.
Just like that.
Just like that. Then I realized,
Yeah.
okay lah, my what is that, academic wise pun tak boleh lah that
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, a bit lost. Tak tahu nak buat apa. Then I went for a career counselling. I went for career testing. Dulu very like, it's like a thing kan.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
So I did the career testing kan. The career counsellor, they're like, you're good at talking to people. You're good at relating to people. Psychology. Then I'm like, what is that? Excuse me, apa tu? Sorry, excuse me. I didn't even know how to spell psychology. You know, like dulu, there's no such word. Psychology is so new. Yeah. So I tak tahu apa benda tu psychology. I tak faham.
Yeah.
But if he say yes, then I go loh. But okay, I think upon researching, then I realized that it's also something quite useful lah. So at that time, still not trending psychology. Now everyone is psychology degree, like graduate kan. Tapi dulu not very lah. So I went ahead, and I guess I got the right timing. Now psychology and mental health seems to be a booming thing. Yeah, especially after MCO kan. So I guess that's how I landed into who I am. Yeah. So yeah, but definitely before I become a counselor juga, I also have career crisis juga. I didn't know what I want. I took a gap year also to do some side gigs. I went into like dance.
Oh,
wow.
So you can dance?
I can.
Wow.
Nice.
I went into dance.
Kalau you tengok dia punya baju, memang you tahu dia dancer.
Macam ni. Yeah. And then I did I thought Pilates juga, like those kind of stuff. So I did like a whole year of that before I decided, okay, you know what, I can take another master's degree. And then I went back to school. Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever like feel sad or feel like macam very lost, like, you know, my friends is already there, like dah kerja, dah ada kereta and all those stuff, you know, having all
Beli
this like
rumah.
position and stuff, and you're like still like doing, you know, dancing and stuff, you know, like have you ever been in that position?
Oh, even now juga, you know, like it's just very different. I think at that time I feel it even more, but at least I'm doing something I like. Kan? At least like that brings me joy. But sometimes I juga question myself lah, like, did I make the right decision? You know, how do I see myself in a few years' time? You know, is it worth it? You know, and I don't know, like there's just so much uncertainty. Yeah, dulu.
We'll be right back, guys. Ada F1.
I ingat ada orang fight tadi.
I know. I'm like, I thought you the background music.
Dengar tu.
Betul.
Boleh dengar? Boleh kan?
Boleh dengar. Kuat tau. Okay. So yeah, I think like kita nak cakap pasal gig e-hailing hari ni. So sekarang ni kat Malaysia macam quite trending lah. Not trending lah, it's happened I think 3 years ago pasal jadi seorang Grab rider, food rider, whatever is it. Dan dorang making money before this lah. But now it's quite different. Tapi what your point of view about this gig?
I guess every job happens because there's a demand. Kan, like I think during MCO we cannot go out. We have to rely on like delivery dan, you know, all these e-hailing services. I think it's a good thing. It's always a good to have options.
Yeah.
Right? I guess like you take my example kan. If let's say dulu I nak got tones lagi.
Ayo.
Kuat
It can do construction during office hour.
That's
ke?
why.
That's why suppose cannot.
Yeah.
Suppose cannot.
Oh, I even hear
Hey,
the zip.
you said you do content, right? So what kind of content you do?
I do Instagram.
No, I mean
Like
like what kind of content?
mental
Lifestyle. Oh, mental health.
I,
Nice.
like, I talk about it like I talk
Oh,
like
nice.
this lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But dulu I have like long form, but editing is a pain in the ass, man. Is this recorded? Edit.
Okay.
Yeah. I do my editing myself. I don't have time. So tiring. Yeah, I outsource juga for
Yes.
some lah.
I see.
Yeah.
How long already?
5 years
Wow.
since MCO.
That's
While I'm
that's really
doing,
long.
yeah, that's my career crisis.
But you not tried for TikTok? I think TikTok is easy to.
Oh, TikTok, I have one go like kind of semi-viral kind of thing. Like I talk about comparison, like today's topic. Yeah. So I feel like TikTok is quite easy.
TikTok's like really
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah, so I tried going into TikTok also, but like consistency susah lah.
I think ada ikut boleh sambung.
Okay.
Okay,
So kita
Okay, let's go.
Dah terlupa dah.
career crisis.
Yeah.
Okay dah ke?
Okay.
Okay, just now pasal apa? Gig healing tadi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, option. Okay.
Okay.
So I think semua like all these jobs are created because of a demand kan. So if let's say currently with I think we hear a lot like lay off lah, company
Betul.
not doing well, struggling after MCO, some that like did very well during MCO, sekarang they are not doing very well. And then a lot of people are affected, which means a lot of families are affected, right? So I think side gigs are good, like they provide a temporary relief or as at least temporary option for a lot of people to at least take care of their basic need dulu. Then they can find a new job while they're doing that as well. So I think it's a good thing. It's just that how we utilize this kind of options or this kind of new opportunity. Yeah.
Oh, Mira, do you have like experience?
Tak ada. Alamak.
So are you curious about anything like people that go into like side gigs ke or like gigs macam ni?
Because I have a lot of friends yang work full time, but they have to do a second gig, second job. Because this like current like macam sekarang, you pergi beli grocery, not even satu trolley pun dah RM100. You buy 10 items dah almost RM100, right? So it's quite very, very hard actually. Like very, very hard. So I assume, I wonder lah kan, like how orang-orang macam e-hailing, Grab drivers, how do they maintain, to get income enough to just, to survive. That's even sad to even see, like how.
Yeah, it's
Right?
like
That's like
stability
really,
kan.
it's not just like career crisis, or it's like self crisis as well, right? So
yeah, I think Amira, you brought out a good point.
Yeah.
Career crisis is life crisis
yeah,
because we spend so much time doing work.
can
A lot of us are we identify our self-worth dengan how well we do our job.
right?
Kan, like if let's say today something happened to work, you're not doing well at work, it will affect your overall confidence, it will affect your overall self-esteem, it will affect everything, right?
True.
So a lot of people say, it's just a job, I mean, it's easy to say, tapi it really does affect us as a human, especially in Asia country. I would say like Asia country, we are still very like work oriented, or like work-life balance is getting better, but I think we are still putting a lot of like weight dalam like our identity as like our career. So it's like if you ask someone, if I introduce, Shah, if you introduce yourself, like what will you first say? You're like, hi, I'm Shah, I'm D of bus. For me, I, Amini, I'm a counselor from Mincare. We always relate it dengan career, like our job title.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard to separate ourselves from like job career. Like even you go to like old school gathering kan, everyone's like, hey, how's work? What are you doing right now? It's always about jobs. So
But
yeah.
like for that part, right? I don't know about like Malay culture. They want to know because like, like I'm better than you. It's always
the comparison.
Yeah.
comparison. Like it's always like that. So I think we can relate back like career punya crisis ni is because of we need to like keep at that par, you know, like, okay, my friend is doing this, I need to be better than that, right?
Even if you don't say it out loud,
Yeah.
right, you feel it also.
Yeah, like, oh, what car you using? How much money you having? So what are you doing right now? You know. So like, I think it relate back to e-hailing. Like, they don't really have anything much to say, I guess. Like macam, yeah, I'm doing e-hailing. Padahal you guys, you got a lot of things to you know, to talk about. You know, there's a lot of stories, not just like us. Like, you know, we like, you guys also have to have that confidence, you know, like, yeah, I'm doing inhaling, you know, I'm doing Grab, you know, and I'm proud of it. Like, every job has their own purpose, right? So how can we like establish that? How can we like tell them like, it's okay, you know, whatever job that you are doing, you have to be proud of it, you know?
I guess, yeah, I think I can definitely see where that's coming from, because like when you're in a job that it's not so recognizable
Yeah.
by the society, right? It's very hard for people to feel like they're doing well, because the stigma is sudah di sana. Like, you know, like everyone is like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So it's gonna be very hard for people to feel like that if the system is like that, right? So you're stuck in that. But I guess one way that we can also start looking into is like the career purpose.
Yeah.
Right? Kenapa, like, why are we doing this right now? So for example, I took a gap year kerana I know that my mental health is, you know, at stake. I'm not, you know, feeling my best. I don't know what I want, you know. But I know I like dance. So I went for it. So when my North Star is like sangat clear, tujuan I nak explore career ini is because that I needed a break. You know, I need to take care of myself first. So when I did it, there are people talking about it.
Of course.
But it didn't affect me as much. Kan? So I guess a lot of people go into e-hailing for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I think you all have spoken to some people as well, you know, like some memang untuk jaga keluarga, you know, some, you know, they are being laid off ke, atau like some they are retired, you know, they really needed something to do on their free time, right? Or some like they really needed a job that, you know, could immediately provide. Kan? So I guess if let's say we can recognize the purpose of why we choose a career, and it aligns with our own, you know, personal life purpose as well, then that's good enough, right? But we have to be able to recognize that. And, you know, comparison happens everywhere lah.
Correct.
Betul.
Yeah, like kita compare dengan like, oh, this person is more successful, ini orang like, you know, then I think we talk about self-esteem, right? Recently I did a TikTok that I think a lot of people kind of relate to. I said this: when did seeing someone else's success means that you are failing? You get what I mean? Like, if let's say today I see Amira like, wow, doing so good, have like 5 houses, 6 cars, BMW, whatever it is, whatever success looks like for you. Okay, I'm just saying a more like general one. Does that mean I'm failing in life? But it does feel like that.
It does.
It does. It feels like I'm falling behind. But falling behind who?
Exactly.
Falling behind Amira? I don't even know Amira well. Kan? So it's so funny that like kita tengok orang punya success, kita rasa kita like failing behind. I'm like, when did that happen? Right? So that's just becoming, you know, kalau kamu remember this, like, if today I see someone else with a different career, it doesn't mean I'm more successful or I'm failing. I'm walking my own path. Yeah. So if we can remember that, I think it will definitely help us feel more aligned with our career purpose, because we have very different career purpose in different stages of our life as well. Yeah.
Betul. Cuma itulah macam you cakap tadi kan, bila kita tengok orang lain daripada kita atau lebih daripada kita, sometimes it's back to their perspective.
Betul.
Macam mana dia terima benda tu. Contoh macam I nampak Mini is so successful. So how I like my perspective to you, is it kind of a challenge or is it a threat? So kalau you put as a challenge, oh I need to be good like Mini, or I need to be better than Mini, ataupun I fikir macam Mini bagus lah, I kena jatuhkan dia, I kena scam dia apa semua kan. So the perspective you, sebab tu
I feel threatened.
Mini, you better be careful.
sebab tu ada quote cakap kan, orang yang IQ rendah dia akan cakap pasal orang. Kalau orang yang IQ tinggi dia akan talk about idea.
Betul.
So it's back to you where you place yourself. So are you intelligent ataupun you are biasa-biasa saja?
But I think on top of that kan, it can be practiced.
Yeah.
Right? If you, I mean, if you grew up in a family where, that looks at career success like it's like your whole worth,
Kan?
then of course it's going to be very hard for you to unlearn the thinking lah, the belief kan. Kamu perlu like, imagine like if you grew up in a culture that career is everything, it's like a highway. Then sekarang like you want to like have a new thinking, right? It's like you have to kind of remake the road and everything is going to take time. So if let's say you feel like kalau sekarang you always feel like, oh, I'm still very stuck in this kind of thinking, it's okay. You know, you can slowly learn that's why we're talking about it. We're giving you different ideas on how to think, or like what other options are out there, for you to think as well.
Hey, I have like trivia a little bit for you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I scared. Oh, let me sit up.
Okay,
Let's go.
for girls, right? Kita cakap pasal perempuan sebab sekarang ni perspektif perempuan terhadap lelaki yang buat e-hailing. So kalau you, adakah you memberi peluang untuk date ataupun memberi peluang untuk seseorang tu yang hanya bekerja sebagai Grab e-hailing?
Oh, you've been cornered.
Ting ting.
Jing jing. Depending lah.
Depending for what?
Dia handsome ke?
Probably.
Bangla pun handsome tau.
Siapa pun handsome lah.
Okay, so kalau you, sebab kadang-kadang ada orang ada perspektif tentang orang e-hailing ni macam ada ke duit, ada ke career further, tapi untuk for you, is it what your perspektif untuk perempuan, untuk penerimaan seorang lelaki yang bekerja sebagai e-hailing?
I guess it's okay. If let's say hari ni I only see that as like the only criteria, like your career is the criteria, then maybe I'll question, because the reason is because of this, like, is it stable? There's just so many uncertainty kan. But we are human, we think of things as a whole kan. If like I won't see Shah as like you're just an e-hailing driver. I'll see you more than that. You're Shah.
Okay.
Like you're also like someone's dad, okay lah, if I'm like you're also someone's son, you're also someone's friend, you're also someone's brother, you're also someone's, there's just so many roles that we play in life. So I would say, if kalau kita tengok macam pie chart kan, so it's like what, career is just 30% of who you are supposedly, but a lot of us feel like it's like 90%. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, we'll talk about it later. But as a whole, actually you're more than just your job. Kan? So if you ask me that question, I don't think that, of course I will take that into consideration, but it will not be the only factor. On whether or not I decide to go out on a date with you. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So kat luar sana e-hailing, jangan rasa rendah diri. Tengok dia punya jawapan. Very intelligent. Okay, pengalaman I bila I naik Grab kan, sebenarnya bukan orang Grab ni bukan calang-calang tau. I jumpa banyak orang yang very good background, better than me.
Betul.
Kan?
Betul. Ada yang ex-CEO, ada yang very gaji lagi banyak daripada I pun ada. They just like, I just want to take buat Grab pastime. So orang itu ya, orang tak, people don't understand.
Betul.
You're not better than anyone. Everyone's lain orang semua lain dia punya
betul,
career, dia punya success. Don't think that you work in a corporate building, you're better than anyone. Everyone's this, lain orang lain. So So janganlah jadi macam tu.
Betul. Jangan ada sakit. Jangan double standard. Treat all people sama. Betul. Sebab diorang
Empathy.
I ada jumpa doktor, engineer, macam-macam background. Cuma I nak cerita satu story. My friends dia kerja dekat IT. So it's a sad story actually. Sebab dia dah di level tinggi. And then company dia kena lay off. So dia hilang pekerjaan. So bila dia tempat tinggi, dengan keadaan sekarang nobody like gonna take him because gaji nak bayar dia sangat tinggi. So dia terpaksa buat Grab. So kat situ I nampak wow, dia put dia punya ego, dia punya orang kata harga diri yang tinggi tu dia. Terpaksa bawa kereta, drive orang, bawa orang. It's a lot of sacrifice untuk diorang. Kadang-kadang korang yang kat luar sana tak appreciate pun diorang. Itulah pin tempat lain, you panggil tempat lain. Geram.
Macam tak kena tu bang. Salah.
Okay, Amira.
I add on untuk your story kan. How's your friend doing? Okay ke atau how is he feeling right now?
I segan nak tanya sebab it's quite sensitive, right? Even though lelaki pun kadang-kadang ada hati tisu. So I tak boleh nak tanya lah. Cuma I just give a support, moral support, and yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I guess like you see, when we put so much of our energy and effort into career, our identity dalam career kan, when we lose it, it's gonna like crumble you. It's gonna break you. So the reason why I say like you're more than just your job is because your career stability, yes, half of it is you punya effort, tapi half juga it's a company. It's outside of your control. Kan, a lot of things can happen, but the only thing that you can control is yourself. So like how do you see yourself, like you say kan, self-esteem, how do you see yourself? How do you your confidence, like do you develop your identity outside of your job, right? If let's say today, like if let's say for me career maybe like 40%, it's still very important for me. Like okay, I would say 50% lah. Let's be honest here. So maybe 50%.
Tadi dia 30. 40.
Mimi, come on,
we slowly open up kan. Okay. So like 50% lah. 50% of my identity I identify as like a counselor very, very strongly. So today if I lose my job, I probably feel very sad. But I also know that 50% is other thing. I'm like a parent to my cats, and then I'm a friend, I'm also I don't know, many other things. Like I'm my mom's daughter. I'm also like a wife. So if I have all this, if I build good foundation on all these other aspects, kan, when my career is not doing well, it's not gonna be the end of the world for me. So I'm still able to have other things to support me while I find back my career. Yeah. So that's with your friend's example kan, his career purpose probably would be very different already. Kan, because of the tahap, like the stage of life that he is in right now. So I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well, and I think you're doing a good job supporting him also.
Yeah.
What a good friend.
Shashi.
Ya Allah, Syahril. Dia rempit. Kalau rempit tu forever rempit. Okay. So I just want to like when you say like when it comes to career, it's like some people think it's like 90% is important for them, right? Because I think during our like when we were small, the first question the teacher asked, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, I don't know. I used to like sit to my teacher, in the morning I want to be a police. Wait. And at the evening, I want to jual goreng pisang. That was like my dream, Police in the morning, goreng pisang in the evening, right?
Nice.
Patut pakai baju kali biru ini.
Oh my God. You want to be a catcher? See, see, faham tak? Masa kecil-kecil, you don't understand the value. You want to be what you want to be.
Yeah.
You're happy or be a catcher, jual goreng pisang, whatsoever. Because benda tu, it makes you happy.
Betul.
Yeah.
Betul tak? Tapi sekarang, bila you cakap macam tu, macam
People judge.
Yo,
I know.
Are you sure you want to be that?
Hmm.
Like, God, is that it? Is that it? What you want to do? And then you end up like, okay, you go kejar your career, and then you're not even happy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is what happening right now. Lagi to the young generation, they are too, mengejar cita-cita lah kononnya, nak, want to be there, want to have that, whatever that everyone wants. So end up you're not even happy, So Minnie, tell me, how can we tell all this young generation, it's hard for, kadang-kadang kata, it is what it is lah, if you don't have job pun you sedih, you tak ada kerja pun you sedih. So macam mana?
Macam mana nak be happy ke?
I mean,
atau
like, macam
cari
mana,
kerja yang
sometimes you plan your life, right? But sometimes it doesn't go
your way. Okay. I remember when you say like when you grow up, you're not growing pisang. I have a story. I used to work with kids lah in school, like special needs kid. Then one of the kid tell me, I want to be that. What is that called? Like when you go construction.
Oh,
that-
excavator.
Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah.
How do you say that again?
Excavator.
Excavator. I learned a new word. Okay.
Michelle, betul kan? Excavator, right? Yang kapal korek tu, yang korek.
Correct.
Oh, excavator. Oh,
Okay.
I know about that toy, but
Okay.
I'm not sure it's the right word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not.
Okay, so basically that thing lah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, for those who are listening, it's that thing. But watch this video. So he wants to be that. Then I realized this: all jobs, there's no negative or positive, right? There's actually no negative, like no like bad jobs or like good jobs.
job,
All
yeah.
jobs are jobs. All jobs have its own purpose.
Correct.
So, for example, today e-hailing drivers, like they exist kerana, there is a problem to solve. Kan? Problem to solve is, sometimes we don't have a car, transportation problem lah. Today, I came to this place, parking susah. So, I'm like, oh my God, I should have taken a Grab. Then this could have taken away my problem. Right? So, actually, no job is good or bad. I think what makes it good or bad is the person. Orang yang like your perspective of what the job is, or like your experience with that job.
Correct.
Right? I have like, like there are people who tell me like, oh, I've met a counselor and it wasn't a right fit for me. Then got some people who's like, oh, I went for counselling, it's the best thing that happened to me. Oh, like
Different people.
Different people have different experience with things, and I guess generally we put a label on whether a job is good or bad, right? So coming back to Amira's question, I am so sorry, I just have to put this in. So your question is like, how do we like navigate dengan changes in life, or like unexpected the changes of like career?
I mean, okay lah. Let's just put this way lah. Okay, I'll give you a scenario first. There's a security dekat bawah. He's an uncle, an Indian uncle. He's very very old. Cause I selalu balik malam, and then I'll wait for my husband. Dia jaga pintu dekat bank bawah tu. And then every night he's like so happy. You know what he said every day to me? Good morning, good night, madam. Safe drive, madam. Every day, and he smile like, I hope you're happy today. I hope you eat and have a very good rest. Every day. And then one day I asked him like, uncle, are you happy? And then he said, I am very very happy. Like he's like legitly happy. I go back. And then I know I have something to do tomorrow. He's like really looking forward.
We need to invite the uncle here.
We should.
We should.
So I'm like really happy. I'm so thankful. I got this opportunity to work. I'm like so happy. Everyone's like really nice to me. And I cannot wait for tomorrow. He said that to me.
Wow.
And I said, uncle, I wish I was you. I wish we were like that.
Yeah,
Whatever work that you do, right? you must know how to be happy. You know, whatever job, it's e-hailing, Grab drivers, you know, kena pandai cari
Internal
the joy,
punya joy
the
kan?
joy of it, you know.
Yeah.
So for sekarang ni macam masalah with Gen Z, right, or the youngsters, they are trying to adapt dengan kerja tau. Allahu Akbar, sorry. So
Anjab, boy.
dorang nak try to adapt dengan kerja. So dah dapat that position pun, they are still not happy because of kena kerja banyak ke, or tak ada direction ke. So how can we tell them it's macam mana kita as ourselves kena pandai untuk make that work best. You get what I mean?
How do we help them realize that
It's not the work.
it's your like how you see it,
Yeah.
or how you navigate through.
Yeah.
Kan? I guess we have to talk about different stages of life. Yeah. So we are all here millennials, right? Huh? Okay. Okay, I'm checking. Okay. So anyway.
I'm Gen Z.
So like, okay, when we have experienced that phase.
Yeah.
We are like that too.
Yeah, we are like
At
that.
some point.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, sadly yes. But let's say if kalau we don't go through that,
Yeah.
probably we will not be where we are.
Correct.
Kan? So it's not like you have to go through pain for you to be stronger, but more so of what you need at that time, bukan answers.
Betul.
You need to experience certain things. Yet what you need at that time is probably someone to be with you, or like somebody to journey with you through that process. So individually, I guess is that I think nowadays a lot of like younger generations, mereka juga, they have very, how do I put it? They have more options, and having more options is sometimes not a good thing, right? And more options makes you feel like you could have been that.
Yeah, correct.
Last time 3 options saja kan? Lawyer, doctor.
Cikgu.
I don't. One more is what?
Cikgu.
Cikgu ah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Engineer lah.
Jangan marah.
engineer is my dad. Wait. Are we in the same era? So like we have very little choices.
Yeah.
Like even psychology, first time hearing it when I was like 18.
Oh.
17, 18 only I've heard of like, oh, there's such thing, like, you know, there's such course as like psychology, right? So you ask nowadays kids, America, what do you want to be when you grow up? YouTuber.
Oh yeah, TikToker,
Influencer.
It's a job.
It's a job.
Yeah.
It's a job and it's possible. And
Yeah.
I guess the fun part is it's possible, right? Tapi because there's so many options, so I guess for the younger people is that it's their first time in this generation.
Yeah.
Nobody could guide them. You know, nobody could guide them because the career, the whole career pathway looks very different for them already. So even like e-hailing as well. So if they want to go into e-hailing, there is so many new rules, or like no rules, or like no, like prior, like we have mentor lah, you know, we have like, you know, if I'm in this career, I have my own supervisor, you know, we have people guiding us. There's a whole course of how to be a counselor.
Yeah, correct.
Like, e-hailing, how to be an e-hailing driver? No. Like yesterday, before I came in, I went into Reddit. I checked, what is the main concern and whatnot. I see some, like, there's just so many people asking, like, how do I start? Right? There's no proper, you know, guidance ke, apa ke.
You mean
So-
start for e-hailing?
Yeah.
What to
So I'm
do.
like seeing like, oh, what can they like people are supporting each other through like not the formal way lah. Like no, it's not like informal, but more like they're casually sharing their tips. You know, there's like all these groups that you go to. Kan, I think there's also a lot of Facebook groups for e-hailing drivers as well. So what I'm saying is that, you know, when we talk about finding, it's all about yourself, you know, in finding a career path. Like career is not everything, but it's also kind of everything.
Yeah.
Kind of everything. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's I think on the external part, like we can only provide support for them, but internal part is also how we look at career. Like what does career mean to you? What does career mean to you? Like, what does a job mean to you?
Cari makan mah.
Okay, cari makan.
Yeah.
Amira?
Gagap.
Growth for
Growth.
myself.
Yeah. For me, I guess it's also a purpose.
Yeah.
Like my job have to be like a calling lah, if people call it. Yeah, kan. So does it mean like our purpose, like whose is the best?
Yeah.
No. There's no such thing as what's the
Correct.
best purpose.
Yeah.
Kan? But you have to identify that this is like you do this for a purpose, for a reason. Kan? So I guess when we are younger, I think at that stage of the life, kita orang nak cari our own uniqueness in the society, kan? We want to be different, but we also want to blend in. We want to make sure we're not too different,
Yeah.
kan? So there's a struggle that the younger people that we have gone through as well. Like we want to find that balance of like I want more, but I also don't want to be too much that I'm not blending in, or like I'm not, going according to the expectation, especially family, especially like friends and things like that. Like you say, like people talk about the comparison.
Yeah.
So I guess the happiness, when you say like finding the happiness in it, it's more about they are in the stage where they're finding that middle ground
Correct.
on finding themselves. So it's gonna be hard. Like even right now, I don't think I've truly found my full self. Yeah. So it's I guess like for the younger people, it's just it's tough to find yourself with all the noises. So it's good that while you're chasing for career ke, or like other life like apa-apa goals that you want in life, it's also important that you kind of see slow down enough to also like recognize what you're going through. What is that you want in not just career lah, generally. Yeah.
So Macam
Soalan apa yang tanya?
macam-macam.
Macam-macam.
Okay, nowadays sekarang ni adalah zaman yang mana too much information. Sampai kita kena filter. Before this, kita punya zaman macam kita millennial, right? Information is very valuable. Siapa ada the most important information, you the rich right now. But now different. Information is like your fingertip. You can access all. Sampai sekarang, sebab tu Gen Z sekarang, they too much information sampai diorang sendiri pun keliru. And then nowadays they quite hard to justify what the best career path untuk dia, what the best for him or them. So for you, what you can advise for them? Because kadang-kadang diorang ragu-ragu, doubt untuk memilih satu career untuk diorang mulakan diorang punya perjalanan. Sebab perjalanan is very panjang. So it's like a roller coaster. You doesn't know what the ends. But apakah permulaan yang terbaik untuk diorang mulakan career untuk diorang? Yeah.
So you mean like how do they start the career?
Yeah,
or based on the information that is, right?
Yeah. Based on hobi ke, expertise mak ayah ke, ataupun apa yang parents orang cakap kena buat ke? What do you think?
Career counselling.
Yeah.
I've done career counselling at itu KLCC fair kan? Ada career fair atau university fair?
Career
What is
fair,
that?
yeah,
Career
yeah,
fair
yeah,
kan?
career fair.
I think Help University biasa like 3-4 years ago, selepas I think before MCO ke, before MCO, we had like a bunch of like almost graduate me trainee to give like free career counselling, career testing. And every time I see kids come like 16, 17 come here kan, with their parents, I always get this like, it's so interesting to see, and it's so similar, right? Malay ke, Indian ke, Chinese ke, all the same. They'll come, I want to be this. Then the mom was like, yeah, I know I want to be this, but this tapi kan ada ini option juga, you can also try this. You see the test say this one, you good ma? You good at this, you can be a doctor. Things like that lah.
Yeah.
So, and then I see the kids struggle to like, do I just follow and say, okay, whatever? Or do I like insist on what I want? Right? So, it's hard. It's hard when the noise is like literally the noise is so loud. Kan? So I would say when I would say like explore your interests.
Yeah.
Explore interests. Explore apa, like there must be something that you're good at. There must be something that you also like. Kan? Like for example, you like to cook, right? The goreng pisang goreng.
Pisang goreng.
Pisang goreng. Thank you. My Malay.
baru nak bagi dia ni soalan.
Jangan bully orang.
Pisang goreng. So you wanna, like goreng the pisang. You wanna sell pisang goreng. Okay. Oh my God, my Malay teacher, if she's watching this, I'm
Sorry,
so sorry.
teacher.
Okay.
Sama nama teacher. Shout out teacher.
No. Can I shout out to my teacher? Because I failed my Malay. So anyway, so like, that could be like something you like.
Yeah.
Kan? And then, but if you also like, I think it's just just go with the direction of what you like first and see what's the information out there. I think sekarang banyak transparency atas like, how the career path looks like. Like for example, Malaysia pay gap. Like, that's a big one. Like it's like shifting things for a lot of people. And then there's like Glassdoor lah, this and that lah, kan? And it's, I think career path, everyone can make a career out of something. But the most important thing is like, how do you also take care of yourself on the way while you explore?
True.
Kan? So, like, sorry, I just swiped this. So Uncle Roger just have his own like,
Yeah, that's right.
restaurant kan? What?
Right?
What?
What the hell?
Like, I know, fuyo.
Okay.
And he's like, what? He started off with, I don't know what he started off with, like with some YouTube
YouTuber.
videos.
YouTube,
And then
yeah.
slowly he's like, he mentioned about Gordon Ramsay, and then here he is, like, did anyone expect that of him? No one. Right? But I believe like, he definitely has his own struggles, and then he has his own like, own support along the way, but no one person's path is the same.
Correct.
Yeah,
Betul.
so that's why, like, if let's say, maybe if Amira have, started off with her pisang goreng business,
Yeah.
it's-
Who knows?
it's-
I have my own franchise.
Yeah.
Mere piss.
Mirror
So I'm saying that everyone's at different stage of life, you will need different thing.
Correct.
Yeah. So, for example, if at this stage of my life I have a family and I need to make a stable income to take care of my family first, then that could be something that is my focus at this stage of my life. And I think banyak orang we think of career as the ultimate thing.
Exactly.
It's like if I do this, I have to do this forever.
Yeah.
But no, like you
No,
can
guys.
change.
Chill.
Yeah, it's not
Betul.
forever.
Chill.
Like, you can try it out.
Betul.
You don't like it, you find another. Then now you know you don't like it.
Correct. I do have experience. Can I share?
Yes,
Share.
go ahead, please. Thank you.
So like when we talk about like crisis, right? After I finished my SPM, right, I told my father, Ayah, Mira nak belajar culinary. And then my father like shocked. Oh, he's like very shocked. Like macam, are you sure you want to do this? Because like what you said just now, we need to have like differences. Tapi to be in that position is so hard with all the noises, right? So my father like, why not be a nurse? You can have like all this like, because he thinks like long term, all the pension and all the stuff, right? But I said no. I wanna be a chef. I really love it, So I did. I pujuk him like, let's go see. And at first he was very hesitant, and then I can see like the face, like, like macam
Risau lah.
Disappointment.
disappointed and all the stuff. Tapi tak apa, I said it's okay. Let me just prove myself, And then I did. I graduated. I worked in a hotel and all the stuff. He was really proud. He was proud. But during my diploma years, I got a lot of backlash. from a lot of people like, masak pun nak kena pergi belajar ke? Nak masak air pun nak kena pergi college ke? All those stuff. For a young age, like 17, 18, you know, people say that, you know, when I look back, right, it's like, why do you have to do things like that, right?
It crushes your passion kan?
Right.
Yeah.
Macam kan, why do I have to like go to classes to learn all this stuff, right? And then kata nak masak pun nak masak je kot, senang mesti dapat 4 flat semua. It's not that hard. But you don't understand when you're in the class, I have to go through like 8 hours class to finish all the courses and all the stuff. So it's hard to be, my point here, it's hard to be different. It's hard when you choose like, okay, I want to do this. I want to do something different. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a police or whatsoever. I want to do this. So there's a lot of noises tau. People have a lot of opinion at this point. Same goes to Grab drivers. Macam, kenapa nak kena jadi Grab driver? You can like be something else kot. You can work somewhere else. You know, get better pay. Why you want to do that? Why do people have to question things like that? That is one thing I don't understand. Why do you have to put out your opinion and crush people's dreams? You know, why?
I guess, I resonate with that because like as a counselor, my mom still don't understand what I do. Mom, if you're watching, I know you know it better now. But it's
Shout out to Mama.
Mama, it's okay.
I love you, Mama.
I think, okay, she don't understand it in a way because she has never experienced it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess when people ask those questions, they ask it out of habit juga. Because it's very, okay, like if you're married kan, people are say, bila nak anak? Anak bila? Anak pertama ke lah? Anak kedua? Right? So it's some people ask it out of habit.
Yeah.
Tapi, you know, like if let's say during that time, they ask you the same question but with curiosity.
Yeah.
They're like, Mira, like, pergi culinary ah. What is it about? Right? If we start asking question dengan curiosity of what it's like to be that, then I guess that's more acceptance towards the job juga.
Yeah.
The career juga. So if today there's an e-hailing driver here, I'm like, you know, instead of like, kenapa buat e-hailing? You know, banyak job, you know, di luar, like there's so many things outside you can do. But instead if I ask like, how is it like to be a e-hailing driver, you know, how is it? And I noticed yesterday when I was on Reddit, right, they say like the e-hailing drivers, some responded, actually we like when our customers talk to us.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I always keep quiet. Then I'm like, I will reflect on myself and I will start talking to my drivers. Yeah. So, you know, like I think we all want people to be curious about our choices so that we feel more understood, right? Why we do the things we do. So if I could see that like in terms of like, you know, if instead of like, be a nurse, you know, instead if your dad have asked like, you know, what about that you like? What about hospitality that you like?
Yeah.
You know, and if I believe all parents worry.
Of course.
It's just parental instinct
Yeah.
and it's nature.
Yeah.
So instead of that, if they, you know, if we could also like, you know, if there's parents out there, right? If we could ask more question out of curiosity, you know, that could actually help you bond and understand, help your kid to open up to you even better.
Yeah.
So if you're worried, right, do the research together with your kids, right? If like your dad could have like, okay, then let's go ask someone in the industry together. Let's go ask them like, what are some of the risks that we don't see?
Yeah.
Because if you're not in the industry, you probably wouldn't know.
True.
Kan? Like if you don't experience it, you probably takkan like tengok like all the nitty gritty of the job itself, like the cruel working hours, hospitality. That one I understand. Yeah. So yeah. Or like, is there like options? You know, instead of working in a hotel, I know like some of my friends went into F&B.
Yeah.
And then they love it. I don't know why, but then they love it. Not judging. So yeah, so I think it's just being more curious about each job so that less people feel the crisis of like, you know, it's already hard finding something you like to do and
Right.
sticking with it. So if we could have more support with all the different jobs and roles in the world, there would be more different weird jobs coming up that we don't understand. If we could just bring in a bit more curiosity towards everyone's career, I think that could create more acceptance than judgmental voices. You know, have more curious voices instead of more judgmental voices. Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. So korang kat sana, kalau korang rasa ragu-ragu atau ingin mendapatkan pendapat tentang e-hailing, korang boleh join event kita orang bermain bowling bersama. Betul ke? Kenapa you tengok I macam?
Tak ada macam tiba-tiba main bowling.
Tak,
Oh, dah masuk dah.
Sebab 1 hour dah.
Oh,
57 minutes lah.
holy crap, we can talk.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, bowling kan, you can, you know, like for those who are new in e-hailing kan, if you join, you get to ask questions to those who are experienced. Then you know how the career path looks like. Then you get to plan your career better.
Betul. Betul.
Yeah.
Smart Mini.
Smart. Everyone is so tired about it talking.
No, like yeah. So whoever yang rasa nak try out e-hailing atau tak tahu macam mana nak buat atau what's the next step, you need opinion from yang dah experience. Maybe you can join our event bowling percuma.
Percuma. Tari boleh tari?
Tari bowling bila?
3rd of September.
23 September. Pukul 3. Okay.
KL eh?
Kita start balik.
USJ Summit.
Okay.
USJ Summit.
USJ Summit.
Pun sangat popular.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bagus lah. But Grab, time flexible. Adjust masa.
Okay.
So korang boleh join game bowling kita orang. It's a game lah. It's fun game. So korang boleh e-hailing bersama healing bersama geng Jom Basmi. Betul kan?
Betul.
Okay. Kau tahu kelakar?
We are sponsored, but it's organised by Gabungan E-Hailing Malaysia.
Cakaplah Mira. Casyul lah yang ini.
Tadi I dah cakap.
Tak cakap.
Go pas lah. Okay. Alright guys, tadi kan Mini dah cakap kita ada bowling kan. So bowling ni is percuma yang di jalan wait sabar. Gabungan E-Hailing Malaysia. Alright guys, so bowling ni percuma again yang penat sangat lah.
Okay. Cakap.
Okay.
Gabungan e-hailing kan?
Gabungan E-Hailing Malaysia.
Okay guys, kepada korang sana yang berminat untuk join event kita orang,
Percuma.
bermain, sabarlah. Percuma. Bermain bowling bersama-sama geng e-hailing.
Betul.
Yang mana program ni telah ditaja bersama kumpulan e-hailing. Betul kan? Bukan?
Gabungan E-Hailing Malaysia.
Okay.
Tak apa, I cakap itu.
Okay, cakap. Okay, sama. I dah cut. Okay, semua. Sama.
Okay.
Program ini siapa?
Program bowling. Penat kejap. Give me 1 minute. Tak yet. Okay.
Let's stretch a bit, everyone.
Let's
like
stretch a
manage
bit.
stress. Okay, from our first episode. Stretch.
God damn. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys heard apa Mini cakap tadi. Okay. So we're having event bowling yang ditaja khas oleh Gabungan E-Hailing Malaysia. Yeah. That's right guys. So siapa-siapa yang tak ada experience, yang teringin nak belajar, nak tahu macam mana proses e-hailing ni, kita boleh berjumpa di sana pada 23 hari bulan 9 pukul 3. Dekat mana?
Summit.
Summit USJ.
Oh, kita akan berjumpa di Summit USJ Kuala Lumpur. Bersama-sama kita akan bertemu ramah dalam berbicara. Bukan kita akan berkongsi lah, mungkin untuk korang yang baru start ataupun dah start pasal hailing, kita boleh share idea. Mungkin ada orang yang berpengalaman, boleh share pada orang yang baru nak join. So it's open, but remember there's a limited seat. You need to grab. Dan jangan lupa untuk download. Apa tu? Takut lah. Takut. So korang boleh klik link bawah untuk daftar dan segera.
Yes guys. So siapa-siapa yang nak teringin tahu lebih lanjut lagi, boleh ikut juga Jom Bus. It's a community as well. Khas untuk korang sahaja, e-hailing, drivers, Grab, all those stuff. So please tolonglah join, and whatever you want to say, your voice matters again. Okay. Yang mana-mana ada career crisis as well.
Betul.
Tak tahu nak naik nak Food Panda ke, nak apa ke, nak Grab ke.
Food Panda
boleh.
ke?
Ha.
Grab ke? Food Panda ke? Grab ke? Bukan
Astaghfirullah. Tadi kau main tersasul, lepas tu sekarang kau hempuk kan. Oh, bising Okay, so saya dia tu. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we'll see next episode. Thank you so much, Mini.
Thank you, Winnie.
Thank you for having me. Hope this is fruitful for everyone.
I hope
Wow.
so. I hope so. Thank you.
So kalau korang nak tahu lebih lanjut dengan Mini, boleh klik link di bawah untuk mengenali lebih lanjut tentang Mini Manimo.
Okay, Mini, what's your social platform? Which one?
Yeah.
You can follow me. Boleh follow me di Mincare, minc.care.
Yes.
I'm on TikTok as well.
So siapa yang nak one-to-one session pun boleh contact Mini.
Okay, apa TikTok Mini? Untuk korang follow, untuk tahu lebih lanjut tentang mental health, apa lagi?
Mental health.
Yes. Correct. Apa you Mini TikTok? TikTok you apa?
I think it's Mincare juga. I'm Mincare juga.
Okay, tak apa. Link di bawah. Link di bawah.
Nanti letak kat situ
Okay.
Syah, better edit kat situ. Okay.
Alright, thank you so much,
guys.
Mini.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.